Namaste Shiva. Mama. Jiva Varnika Pratata. Samasti. Hello, human. I am a human with a mask of a phantom. What is the difference between a face and a mask? Well, largely depends on who's talking. Some people, Tulpa, they only got Varnika. Some Tulpa have Mukha. They have faces. One of the fundamental differences, though, as near as I can tell, and I can be wrong, I am, after all, merely Jiva Varnika Pratata. However, in my opinion, one of the fundamental differences between a Varnika and a Mukha is Varnika are used by Mukhi, and Mukha become Mukhi, I think. I can be wrong. In case you don't know, a Mukhi is an idol. So, for example, Buddha. Now, most people among the Christian faith assume that because we have idols, we are idol worshippers. That isn't exactly so. We don't worship the Buddha. We worship effectively the core concept of enlightenment. Key distinction, actually. Because it is actually heretical in Buddhist Dharma to worship humans as gods. Unless, they've already died and they were already an avatar of a god to begin with. Now, at that point, the Christians are like, well, you have Mukhi of those gods. And at that point, then the idol worship begins to actually seem like it has some validity. But it's a different religion, so of course, it's heretical. Another interesting way to look at Varnika as applied to Mukhi. Now, some Christians won't be comfortable with this. Please understand, I'm not meaning this as an insult, but I'm looking at this in terms of strictest definition. Where is an idol placed in a temple? On or above an altar? Where is a crucifix in a church? Exact same place an idol is. Now, only by strictest definition terms, a crucifix actually happens to be an idol. Is it actually an idol in terms of idol worship? Of course not. I may be a Pratata, but I'm not that stupid. However, Mukhi tend to be Varnika or masks for greater forces. So, the crucifix is a Varnika for Christos. It is a mask for the Christ. Which is why it's a crucifix, which is, by admittedly only my definitions here, a Mukhi. But it ceases to be a Mukhi by being a crucifix, by being a Varnika of Jesus. Now that might not make sense, but actually it's supposed to. Now, the interesting thing about Mukha, not Mukhi, but Mukha and Varnika, is that our Mukha, Varnika, Samasti, a face, is a mask. Just is. It conceals your emotions, or it displays them. Masks don't necessarily have to conceal. They can also convey. So, when you have your face, what masks do you wear from day to day? Are they based on your verdi and your profession, Are they based upon your bhakti and your faith? And do your Varnika become less you, or do you become more your Varnika the more you wear them?